Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you guys how to get, here we go, mutagon in Loomian Legacy. So this is mutagon behind me, and I know this is new. I never usually play Roblox on the channel. So if you can't hear audio, because it's like new, but you know, and new to the channel, I can't really fix that, but today I'm going to be showing you the tutorial on how to get this legendary mutagon in your in Loomian Legacy. So Loomian Legacy is a new game from 2015 to 2020. It's still playing, you know what I mean, but it's a very slow updating game, so it's more of a grind game, or of a it's like Pokemon Brick Bronze but without copyrighted stuff. I think that's what it was inspired by. But first, we're going to get right into the tutorial because this might be pretty long. And you might be confused with the tutorial, maybe some things that you're confused with, so just comment them down below. I have noties on for YouTube, so I'll try to reply to you as quick as possible. Today, though, we're going to be showing you how to get him. I'm going to do a lot more tutorials or a lot more stuff on Lumion Legacy now that Fortnite is obviously not in season 4 for mobile. So yeah, we're gonna be doing some mobile Roblox, mobile Minecraft, you know. But today, for today's tutorial, you're gonna have to have full access to Plot Corp area, and that means defeating the gym and then doing all the stuff inside it. So defeating all the trainers in there, defeating the Dr. Vanta or whatever his name is, and having full access to this area right here. So there's usually a guard here, but if you go to the sushi area, give him some sushi and it'll move out the way because he has to go to the toilet, you know, the toilet blues. But if your Lumion does get stuck like that, it will either find a way to get down or just teleport. But then once you get down here, you're just gonna want to go through. Get into the laboratory this way. You already have a key card somehow, so I might do a tutorial on how to beat Player Corp. I'm not actually gonna like hint towards what you have to do. I'm gonna put a repellent on so I don't actually get attacked by these. But this is the first part. So if you see, just wait, don't attack this thing. So this is what you're gonna want to do is you see when it turns around again. You see the whiteboard there at the back, the two whiteboards, the one with the green writing on, yeah? You see that? Okay, so you're gonna want to get, if you're on iPad, you're gonna get, or you're gonna want to get a piece of paper because you're gonna be writing down a code here, or you just open up textbook or whatever you have on your PC if you're playing on PC. But what you're gonna want to do is when it switches the camera around there, is you're gonna look at that. You're gonna write all of that down. So the spaces are just blank. So you can put either a space to let you know there's a blank there. That's what I did. So just put a space and then put the number in after. So at the moment mine is, it's different for all players, so it's, don't like rely on mine. So it's space 0 space 5 space 8 triple, I think it's triple space, maybe just another space. Yeah, space 5. I think that's it. Let me check. Yeah, I think so. And then a space after that. I'm not sure. Let me have a look here. No, so triple space 5. So that's my code. So we're just gonna run. Now we're gonna. That's all you need to do. So from that bit, let's go to backpack. Let's go to key items. Where is it? I've gone where it is, man. Items. There we go. We've got some repellent. Let's use it. So what we are doing here, seems like a lot of people are trying to complete it. So now we've got a repellent, we won't get encountered with anything. So now what we're gonna want to do is, that was the first bit. So if you have that written down, you need to have that written down. Now the next bit is you have to get this bit unlocked with your key card. You'll get the key card once you complete this place, and you could just go back up here. It's the gold key card. You'll find it in the bag in the locker room. And yeah, so next bit, as you can see, there's another bit of the code here. So what you're gonna do here, so this is the second bit of the code, is you see, wait, if I get rid of anxiety for a second because he's a bit big. 1. So you're gonna want what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna look at this code and you're gonna add the numbers from the whiteboard code in the encounter or the battle background into these. So it's the same outline, same like code, just like in the spaces that you had. If there's a number in that space now, add that number in, if that makes sense. So now it would be like 1 blah, yeah, you know. So it's like 1 space 5 whatever, you know. So that's what you're gonna want to do for the second bit. I have actually completed this already, so if I hadn't, it would have taken me like 1 hour, and then I would have to catch Insanity, which would have taken me even longer. But so yeah, what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to add the 2 codes together. If there's still spaces, don't worry, there's a third part, and after that, if there's still spaces, then you need to look back, okay? Also a trick for this is you don't want to at all. You don't want to like do the code separately, like do the one code and then add it all together. Don't do it separately because that will just like they will just like make it all complicated. You won't be able to see it properly, and you'll have spaces and you'll have to look back. Unfortunately, that's what I did, and I had to look back, but it didn't take me too long to realize what I'd done. So we are going to go back to room 3 in a second, but to get the last part of the code, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go through here. Obviously there's trainers here, but they're not showing. Like, you're going to want to complete all of this and have full access to Planet Corp Underground before you start doing this tutorial. So this is where you're going to meet Dr. Vantar, or his, you know, what he is. You're going to want to meet him. And this is where, oh, hello, someone's already fighting him. This is where Pentagon is, and this is the stolen crystals, and this is where the stone tablet was. But the place that you're going to want to be interested in is here, and this is the last bit of the code. So like I said, you're going to add them together, so you've got 2 parts, you're going to have spaces, put these numbers in the spaces, and you should have a complete code. I couldn't find my piece of paper that had my code on it, but then you should have these numbers. So you're going to want to, obviously this is like not your code, like your code is different for every single player. So you're going to want to just do it yourself. This is just a tutorial to show you. So that's the last bit of code. So that's the code done. Now we're going to go back to room 3. Like I said, we're going to visit room 3 again. So 03 is the one we're going to be going to. That's the room. Okay. Wee through the door. Hope you guys are having a good day so far as well. So now, as you can see, we've got room 3 right here. We're going to want to go into here. Now, you should have your complete code. If you do not have your complete code, go and check. Pause the video right now, go and check, and make your complete code. If it's too hard, comment down below, and just, like, if you need any help, okay? But you should have your complete code, otherwise this won't work, okay? So, as you can see, I'll have to add some more. I'll buy some after this video. I've already opened this door, so you're gonna want to go to the door with this little like screen, this little padlock on it. Then you're gonna open your put your code in there, and once you put your code in there, it's gonna say that you've got another key card. I think it's called. Let me go to my key items. Yeah, so Vantacorp keycard. That's the one you're going to want to have, and that's the one you're going to get if you've done the code right. So you're going to get that from this area. And now, this is where it's going to get a bit hard in the ways of catching Mutagon, because Mutagon is a legendary, and in any Pokemon game, legendaries aren't easy to catch nor find. But in this game, it's kind of like you do puzzles, you get legendaries, you know? So if you have noticed, when you come on to the Sapphirite City place, Sapphirite City, I think it's Route 7 that you have to come on to, it is, there's a little elevator, and that actually is the key, and that's why we have this key card, because that key card unlocks that door. So you're going to want to go through Sapphirite City. As we can see, you're in Sapphirite City now. I don't actually need to add any more, because we're not going to be going through any wild areas now. So now we're gonna go through here. Okay, so now Route 7, yeah. So you're gonna want to go through this bridge. Ignore him. He's just like, yeah. I don't know why I said ignore him. Yeah. So yeah, here he is. So this is the door that we're gonna want to go through. So this is the door that you should be able to access. As you can see, it's got a V on it. That stands for Vatacorp, I think. So you will be able to go through there now. And you're gonna get this screen or cutscene, and I've already completed it, as you can see. Now it's going to be hard for me to show you this. I'm not sure if it will allow me. I'm not sure, but just ignore this. This is just the lead up to it. Yeah. We might be stuck here. So we've got a bit of a problem. I can't remember how to do this. So what you're gonna want to do up to this point, I'm sorry, but up to this point, what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to just search up how to get through this or how to get mutagon, watch that bit, and then come back to this video if you want to. But I can't do this. I've already done it. I'm sorry, and that's the downfall of me doing it already. But you're gonna want to watch another video and maybe come back to this video if you want to. It's your choice, but yeah. So once you've done this code thing, it's actually not too hard. I think it goes along the sides of like blue, goes like up here, goes through here. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna give you false information, but then it will open this door, and then there should be mutagon in here. But he will be in a cage and he will be frozen in time. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go over to this red button, press it, watch the cutscene. So when you press it, it will say it's a big red button. Do you want to press it? Press it. I'll say yes. Give you a cutscene and go back to it. This is where I got stuck, so I didn't go back to it after it gave me the cutscene, so I was stuck on how to get mutagon. So what I did is I just went back over to it, pressed it again, and it said it's a big red button. Do you want to press it? And I said yes, and then that unlocks the cage or the freezer for where mutagon is. For where mutagon is, and then when you walk up to him, click on him, it will interact. So what you're gonna want to do then is it's kind of just it's your like it's just you from there, to be honest with you. People catch him with evade disc. Don't try and catch him with capture disc, because it just won't work. It's a legendary. Like, yeah, I caught him with a hyper disc. So that's good. But I caught him with a hyper disc. You can catch him with evade disc. It's been done before. Or any disc above that. I'm not sure about expert disc. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure about that. I think it's just a capture disc just showing off. That's what it says in there, so I'm not sure. But once you caught mutagon, yeah, that's pretty much it. And if all your Pokemon get defeated by mutagon, do not worry, or you don't manage to catch it. Do not worry, because when you get defeated, it will say mutagon. What you did not catch mutagon, and it says, are you satisfied with the results of this battle? You say no if you didn't catch him, or you just don't want to catch him again. Or you do want to catch him again, and you do want to catch him again. You say yes if you caught him, or you just don't want to bother. Okay, so that's what you're gonna do. If you click no, it will ask you another question. It will ask you another question saying, "Do you want to battle me? Do you want to go back in time?" And it will use your Loomian watch to go back in time to when you're just about to find Mutagon. Then you can keep doing that until you catch him. So basically, it will reset all your discs, all your Pokemon's health, and yeah, all your potions. You can literally just do a spree, and it will still work. So just do whatever you want. So that's how to get Mutagon. Now I'm going to show you why it's worth it and why it's worth it to get Mutagon. So what you're going to want to do, what we're going to do is we're just going to encounter a Loomian, and we are gonna encounter a Loomian. Let me just check. How are we doing? Yeah, we're doing good for time, so we can encounter a few Loomians. We're gonna encounter a Loomian. And yeah. So over here we're just gonna encounter them. Let's put Insanity. This is pretty much raw Insanity. He's changed a bit. I've taken out one of his moves. For Mega Punch, it's like it's a really sharp attack move, which like sharpens his attack. I just took that out for Mega Punch. So basically, I'm just gonna counter one. It shouldn't take long. There we go. Wimple. So yeah, that's how he looks. Pretty beast. And he also has the ability Tank, which I think decreases the amount of damage that a Pokemon does, or Loomian, sorry, does to it at the start. So this is basically its moveset. So it's got telekinetic sweep. I think that's how you say it. Mind. So that's basically psychic. That's what I mean by it's like Pokemon Brick Bonds or Pokemon, but just a bit less copyrighted. Frost Punch, Ice, Chomp, Brawler, which is basically fighting, and Mega Punch, Brawler, which is basically fighting. So this is his moveset, except from Mega Punch, I changed that out for a Brawn Boost, and that sharply raises his attack. But I just wanted fighting moves on him. It's your choice, but he is maxed out, and the max Lumion level is level 40. So he comes at about level 35. I got him, so I changed him to level 40, and yeah, got him to level 40. So he's pretty overpowered now, and there is no move on him for this Wimple that is strong against him. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of show off. I'm sorry, Wimple, but since he's literally more than double his level, even if I use a low effective move, it still one shots them. It's so ridiculously overpowered. So if you do want to use mutagon, use him not wisely because you don't have to. Then when Route 8 comes out, which is my main objective at the moment, Route 8 comes out in about 9 months because that was when the last update was. So that's what I mean. It's a slow updating game. But if you want to see some grinding to try and get all the legendaries, I got this 1 in 1000 encounter, and this is actually this is Ikazuna. This is the fire type, the fire gym like legendary. Every like gym will update as another legendary. So like for this update there was Pentagon, and that's a like robotic legendary. But let me show you what this legendary can do. It's not as good as Mutagon Trust, but still very good. So now I'm gonna jump out to even better because Ikazuna. Yeah, unfortunate. I call it a Chinese drag because he kind of looks like a Chinese drag. But we're gonna use Electro Burst. And see what this does. Yeah. That's what the legendaries are like in this game. Pretty broken, right? Yeah, insanely broken. That's pretty much it, guys. I'm sorry I couldn't help you open the vault door. I didn't realize it was like that. I thought it like stayed it like that. But you know, you can just watch someone else's tutorial video if you want to. Or you have to, yeah. So, go and watch someone else's tutorial video, and then you wait. Is this another door to another legendary? I was like, what? But go and watch someone else's, do the vault, and then come back to mine if you want to, or just watch the rest there. It's your choice. But this is kind of ridiculous how overpowered legendaries are. I'm just going to give you a quick rundown of all my Lumians. So this is my starter. This is a fully evolved. I'm not sure what it's called when the starter, but it's the fire type starter. This is the fully evolved one. Just ignore my nicknames for these, but Parasweet is my lowest level Pokemon, or Lumian. Pretty bad to be fair. I'm gonna replace it with a it is all air type, so I'm just gonna show you in battle what it looks like. It was all its moves are air type, so it's not very good. It's like Psycho and Sam. It doesn't one shot. It's not very good. But I'm gonna replace it with a legendary, or the next legendary I find. It is pretty fast though, so I'll give it that. I'll replace it with the next legendary I find. Um, I'm just gonna kill this Trumpactor real quick. Like, yeah, and then it gets yeah, it's pretty bad. That's why I want to replace it with a legendary. Um, I'm thinking either Obsidian or Pentagon or Dusket. Probably or either of them. It doesn't really matter. Do I have any moves that do? Yeah, I do. Okay, we'll go for Cyclone Sam. Slam it. Slam it to the ground. Okay, so there we go. Now Pyro has had a bit of showtime. I'm also going to show you the rest of them. So I'm going to show you Buddle. I call my dog that, so don't judge me on its name. But it's actually called Seonite. It's actually really good moves. It's all fire type for me. But you can change it obviously. Or actually, no, I lie. It's this side is actually the best side, I think. It's got 2 fire moves, a metal move, and a fighting move. If you want to have that set, just yeah. I can't really teach you on how to do that. But yeah, now I'm gonna show you. Oh, sugar. I'm gonna show you. Who haven't I shown you? I haven't shown you. This is Minecraft, and Minecraft kind of is Minecraft because it's fully evolved version, which I'm about to get when I get to like some level. Maybe like 33, it might evolve into Obsidian, which is I'm gonna evolve it into Obsidian, which is like Obsidian in Minecraft. That's why I call it Minecraft. But I got it when it was like level 13, 14, maybe 12. And now I've upgraded it all the way to 31. And yeah, that's Obsidian, and he's actually really good because he's a dragon type loomian. So he's really good, and I really want a dragon type loomian in my squad. And I've also got my bench loomians, but not very important. I've got Swolder, and I've got a Gelsplode. And he's decent. He's like okay, but his battle moves, Fire Slam, Magma Block, Burn Up, and Quick Bounce are his moves. And my other one is my Swolder. He actually has decent moves. These are actually decent moves like Pestilence and stuff. But yeah, this is more of a grinding game. I think he kind of wants you to grind for it and then just easily complete the rest of the story. So you can grind for a bit and then like just come off it and play other games on Roblox or Fortnite or whatever you play. I do recommend playing this game. It is really fun once you start getting good at it. And yeah, I think that's it for this video. I'm trying to think of anything else. Sorry for no audio. I don't know why this is snapped. Sorry for no audio. Because that's just a thing with other games. I don't know why it works with Fortnite. It doesn't work with other games. But you get the way the cookie crumbles. But I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed. Support me on this twist in the content for this channel. I'm sorry it had to happen. It's out of my control why it happened. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this anyway. If you have any Roblox games or even suggestions that you want me to play, I will play them. I may even do some Fortnite stuff because I had a lot of ideas in season 3, and since I have literally the whole of the like year probably left in season 3, maybe even longer, I might as well do some of the challenges that I didn't on the channel. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.